As you know, we're developing this website. Actually, the bot is really good at. So if on the phone, I have no idea why whatever functions you have with ChatGPT on the phone are not available on the desktop. Okay, so we have that same chat in the phone. Let's see if we can just talk to it. If it's starting a new model at all. No, so it's starting an old model. Why are you starting an old model? I have no idea.
It sounds like the application or environment you're working with might be launching a previous version of your model or code that was saved or cached somewhere. This can happen for a few reasons, such as 1. Old cache or dependencies.
The other thing I don't like about it is that the phone is actually going into like a call mode, and then the audio and everything is not great. I don't know why. Yeah, I know it's something to do with the fact that you can interrupt it. Anyway, we actually have to start a new chat. Okay, who am I?
You're the developer of BioNechaos.com, focusing on biomedical data applications with a gamified approach using Flask on Ubuntu. Your work emphasizes single-page applications with client-side processing, avoiding technologies like React and cloud services. You're experienced with EEG data and interested in expanding to other types of biomedical data. You also own the BioNechaos YouTube channel, where you live stream development sessions and showcase your tools. You aim to keep your application self-contained without user profiles or data storage, and prefer open source tools.
Okay, what is it I do not know yet?
You might not know about the latest updates in AI, technology, and research that have occurred after October 2023. For instance, new developments in biomedical data processing, advancements in open source tools, or changes in the broader tech landscape could be outside of your current knowledge. Let me know if there's something specific you're curious about.
Yeah, so it's been told just to say yep while I'm talking, unless I'm actually asking an explicit question. I don't know if it will actually do it or not.
Yep.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, so we can talk about it. And when I ask a question or say got it, it will actually start talking. But in the meantime, it should not interrupt.
Yep.
Okay, what were we doing last time?
Last time, we discussed your work on BrainScribe, a web application for linking EEG data to language models. You were focused on integrating JavaScript for front-end interaction using Ajax with a dynamic Python Flask backend. We also touched on your interest in incorporating features like ICA and PCA for dimensionality reduction, and linking EEG data to language models for generating text explanations or synthetic EEG waveforms.
Hey, can you give a quick summary of where we got to? I don't remember that application actually working. I don't think we actually deployed it properly.
Sure. Last we talked, you were developing BrainScribe with a focus on integrating EEG data and language models. You were aiming for a dynamic single-page application using JavaScript and Ajax for the front end with a Python Flask backend. While you were advancing on the technical setup, including features like ICA and PCA, as far as I know, the full deployment wasn't completed yet. It's a work in progress.
So how would you suggest us picking up from the point we left the development at?
To pick up from where you left off with BrainScribe, you might start by reviewing the codebase to refresh your memory on its current state. Next, outline the remaining features and tasks needed for deployment, focusing on the key components like the integration of EEG data processing and language model interaction. From there, you could start by implementing one feature at a time, ensuring each works smoothly before moving on to the next. Regular testing and iterative improvements will be crucial.
Can you give me a one-line summary in a Russian accent?
Yup.
Can you give me a one-line summary of this conversation in a Russian accent?
Вы работаете над приложением
No.
Brainstorm, сочетая данные.
Yeah, it's hallucinating. It's hallucinating stuff. I don't know why. Anyhow, we can move into the canvas model. The O1 preview doesn't support audio. Okay, we don't actually need it. Not gonna actually use it. We are gonna use the canvas one. Might actually start a new chat. We should have the code. Yeah, I wonder if we already doing this code. The GitHub Copilot started it for us. If we pop it into 4.0, and actually, can you start a new canvas with this code as is? Don't change the code yet. And yes, you could give a quick explanation in the chat, and then open the actual code in the new canvas. Well, there's no new canvas. There's no current canvas. Okay, so it's doing the canvas business, which is nice. Which is very nice. We have, well, we pasted the code. The problem with the canvas is that the text to speech doesn't work in the canvas, so it's a bit upsetting. Okay, instead of a continuous text, can you turn it into questions so we actually have more of a discussion about it?